Good morning, good morning. We're gonna start this one a little bit late because I give myself permission to sleep 2 more hours because I was working yesterday until late in New York Fashion Week. It's kind of interesting how I got these crazy opportunities because I've done some of fashion of like kind of like fashion films before, and it's very interesting to be in this place, in those like rooms with these people, so talented people, like creating like clothing and modeling and photographers and videographers, like capturing the whole thing. So yeah, that was last night. So I woke up today a little bit late, and but here we are. So if you're new in this channel, hi, I'm Nico. I'm a videographer, and I'm trying to build a creative life. That's basically what I'm doing. Right now, I'm doing this challenge of talking straight to the camera for 5 minutes at least about one topic, one thing that I've been improving my own creative journey in order to have a conversation, connect with other creative people, to have feedback, because I feel like sometimes lonely in this journey. I feel like we're so connected online, but I could spend days without speaking to anyone in real life. So also I want to improve my English. English is not my first language, so I want to improve it. And yeah, it's basically I want to get rid of that anxiety to talk to strangers. I want to get rid of that anxiousness. I don't even know if that's a word, but of talking in public spaces. And I feel like the only way that I'm gonna do that is practicing. So I'm in my backyard and I'm just trying to, for 5 minutes, explain just one thing that has helped me to live this creative life full time. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So my little timer here that I'm gonna set right now. And the disclaimer that I always try to do or make in my own videos is, if you're one of those persons that needs edits, that needs all these crazy sound effects and visuals and effects and all of that in order to be engaged to a video, I don't think this is the right video for you, because this is just going to be talking straight to the camera. So I don't want to waste your time. Yeah, that's it. So 5 minutes on the clock. And the thing that I've been kind of like thinking a lot since yesterday is because we're freelancers, or we're pitching these ideas to clients and people around us, I feel like not all the time we consider in those quotes all the time that we're spending in our minds, all the time that we're spending thinking about the same jobs on the time that we're not working on that project. So that came to me because we're working with this client, and let me just say that the client is very demanding in terms of time and feedback. So for example, like at this point in my business, I don't have anyone who's dealing with emails, phone calls, text messages. So when someone is trying to get a response for me, probably it's going to take a little bit time, not like 48 hours, so 7 business days, but it's not going to be immediate, is what I'm saying. And sometimes I feel like these clients need like to be fast, need like the speed is kind of like money for some people, and the faster you're willing to respond and communicate to them, the better. That's like a law that I notice more and more in this freelance work, right? I have 3 people that I'm quoting on, and the first person that answers me, that's the one who's gonna get the project or something like that. So I know that that's very important, but also I feel like we're not putting in the quotes all of those times that we're spending on projects, on proposals, on calls, when we're not even like signing the project on. So something that I'm trying to do very, very often, probably for like the last 3 months, is like tracking my time as much as I can. So the 15 minutes that I spend scrolling on this guy website or social media because I really like his style and I want to like take something from that as inspiration for the next project. The 20-minute call that I had, or the meeting with the prospect because they have questions about X and Y. The 3 hours that it takes me to edit a first draft of the video, all of that. I have a Notion template that is like on a calendar view, and in that calendar view you can see like all the minutes and the hours that I spent on actually running the business. I start doing this just as an editing process because I really want to figure out how many hours did it take me in order to edit one video. But then I realized that I can start implementing that on everything inside the business because, as I'm saying, like there's some cases that you need so much pre-production that you didn't count for on the proposal, or the client needs so many meetings that you didn't count, and that's time that you're not spending on a different project, on a different client, on a different thing. So I feel it's very important to keep track of your own time, the transportation, the lunches, the time that you need to wind down. I don't know, there's so many things that you can put into that, and I feel like as I get more and more experience with these people that I'm surrounded with, they really charge a lot more for the same things, but it's because they consider so many things that I'm probably not considering right now because I'm new to the game, right? So this is something that I've been like going on and on all the time. And yeah, I feel like it's very important. When you start tracking your own time, I have like 2 alarm sets monthly to track my own time, and it helps me a lot in order to really understand how fast I am, if I'm improving. That's 5 minutes right there. If I'm improving in my process of like editing or like pre-production, filming, editing, and posting, and also if I found time this month in order to learn a new skill, a new course, to take a little bit of time off to go to the gym, to like do all the other things that we need to do in order to create like an overall creative life and balanced life, that I feel like that's something that I really want to do. So yeah, I hope you find a little bit of value in this kind of videos, and yeah, I see you in the next one.